What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is the first episode of Justin Ryan's Small Town Spotlight, and I'm here at Bistro St. Michael's with Doug Stewart and Jen Stevens, co-owners of Bistro St. Michael's. So thanks for being here, guys. So we're here today to really promote Bistro and Stewart's Catering as well. So give me a little rundown of Bistro. It sounds like it's like your year anniversary coming up here. You've acquired it about a year ago, and
March 12th, 1 year.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're just a couple days away from that. Well, Bistro St. Michael's, the reason we kept the name is because it's its own little entity. You know, the Steins opened Bistro in 1995.
Okay.
I think they had about a 15-year run of it. Rob Pascal purchased it roughly 2013, so that doesn't equal 15 years. But anyway, and then Doug bought the restaurant a year ago. So we kind of try to keep it true to its roots, which is contemporary American French cuisine. You know, we still keep classics on the menu, the winter menu in particular, things like coq au vin, short rib bourguignon. Doug does oyster pot pie. He won the oyster stew competition this past fall at the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, which was very exciting.
That's awesome.
So that is the base for the oyster pot pie. They were always known for their mussels, so you always have to have a delicious mussel dish on the menu. It's really popular. And Doug also does an amazing seafood gumbo. Amazing.
Going to the farmer's market on Saturday morning, getting the freshest local ingredients, and then just coming up with our chef's prep for the night on Saturday, just from utilizing as much as possible from that farmer's market, whether it be the amazing heirloom tomatoes that are grown down 10 minutes down the road to the corn that's coming over from Preston.
We have to give a nod to Steve and Anthony from Turnbridge Bakery in Denton. For brunch, we do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays in the winter, just Sundays in the summer. But we get our muffins, scones, and croissants from him. And I mean, you can't beat a real croissant, like a handmade, the layers and the butter and the, so good.
A restaurant like yours that's using local food, and it takes time to do that. You know, it's a lot easier just to go order the produce from the produce guy, and I know you have to do that still at certain times of the year when things just aren't fresh, but you know, it takes time to do that, and it's special that you guys are doing that, because it's a lot easier to not,
It's a labor of love.
Yeah.
You have to love this business. You have to. And we try and produce as much as possible from scratch here.
Gotcha.
We make chicken stock. We make veal stock, which we turn into our veal demi.
That's awesome.
You know, that's a 4-day process in itself.
So everything that he does, he does it right from start to finish, from scratch.
Yeah.
You know, and it is more labor intensive, so it is a labor of love for him.
To go along with what we're talking about with Bistro, you guys do some really cool. You do like a half price wine night, which is pretty amazing. Because from looking at your bar and looking at the bottles of wine you've got up there, that's you've got some like high quality wines here. So, when is half price wine night?
Through probably at least the rest of March, we're doing half price wine night on Fridays.
Nice.
And April is to be determined as far as what sort of direction we're going to go in with that. It may turn to a Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
That may happen in May. We might continue the Friday night through April. Another fun thing that we're doing is Fusion Night, the second Tuesday of every month. It was delicious. So it's 3 courses for $25.
Wow.
You know, so for the Thai, we did a green papaya salad to start, chicken pad Thai, and then a sticky coconut rice pudding for dessert for $25. It's fun, and it's just to keep things interesting, because winter can get pretty sleepy in St. Michael's, as we all know.
Right.
And then we are also doing a Lyon rum dinner, so we'll have Jesse Wyndon here with us.
I saw that. Yeah.
Sort of providing a narrative. It's a 4-course dinner with Lyon rum. And that is March 28th. That's a Thursday. And then the next thing after that is a California winemaker wine dinner on April 11th, also a Thursday.
Nice.
So another 4-course pairing with some wine reps and winemakers upstairs. So
I did want to touch on the catering company because that's a whole other side of what you guys do. And Stewart's Catering has been around for how long now?
Stewart's Catering started that 5 years ago.
Okay.
We're heading into our...
That's probably somebody calling right now.
Reservation.
We're heading into our 5th/6th season.
I will say about Stewart's Catering, people are always asking me, well, what type of catering do you guys do? And I say, well, you know, do you want an intimate dinner for two courses, 6 courses? Do you want a 5-course dinner for 30? Do you want a wedding reception for 200? Do you want a pig roast? Do you want a crab feast? Basically, whatever you know, if you want it, he can do it.
See, and I love that. You told me a story, you know, a month or so ago about how there was a wedding and they wanted something you'd never done. I think it was like ramen, or they wanted a ramen bar or something like that, or is that what it was?
They had they wanted food from everywhere that they had traveled together. So
super special,
was,
and like
super unique.
That's not something a caterer usually will accommodate.
They're like, no,
you know?
This is our
this
menu.
is what we do. You know,
from.
you can pick from this, and I think that's
filet and crab cake.
right, and I just that definitely stuck out to me because it just shows like how in tune you are with your customers. I mean, you know,
and versatile.
You can cater to anything, you know, and you're not. You don't put your nose up to it. You're like, that's what you want. Yeah, well, we're at, and I think that's great. I mean, so it just goes to show that you are willing to try new things and expand, and it just goes to show how, you know, diverse your, you know, what you can do is. You know? So I think that's great.
You know, and you know, when it comes to weddings, it's these couples' special day. I mean, I'm looking forward to it personally, Jen. You know,
you're not going to cook on your own wedding day, right?
I probably will, but
by the way, these two were just engaged not too long ago. So congratulations.
Thank you.
But it's super exciting.
It's their special day. I mean, we've done high-end weddings where we're having foie gras hors d'oeuvres, and then at the same time, they want a fried chicken and waffle bite, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you know,
you're melding the two. You know,
if
two
that's
very
what you
different.
want, that's what you're getting.
Kind of like
that's great.
What we're going to be doing.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
One of the first experiences I had with your food was I was playing a wedding. I was playing music at a wedding, and you were catering it. And Doug's like, "Come back here, come." You know, I felt very special being invited to the caterer's tent.
The cook tent.
And he just starts feeding me, like, "Here, try this, and I had like probably like 10 small crab cakes. I was like, but I'm telling you, it's like to this day, it's the best crab cake I've had. Man. I'm serious. So I've experienced the food firsthand, and it's good. You know, the whole point of this is to promote these businesses. I totally believe in what you guys are doing, and that's what this show is all about. It's you know, promoting your friends that you believe in and you think are doing really awesome things.
Well, that's really nice.
Oh, absolutely. It's my pleasure. And this is the first one, so you know, it can only get better from here. I'm hoping, you know. Hopefully, it doesn't go down in flames. But anyway, there will be more, and I really appreciate you guys doing this.
Justin, anything you put your, you know, anything that you do, you do.
Well, thank you.
You know, you put your head down and you go and you go and you go and you go. So
I try, man. I try, and I'm not a videographer, but you know, I'm getting there. But well, thanks again, guys. This is Justin Ryan's Small Town Spotlight. We're here at the Bistro, and please check these guys out. You won't be disappointed. and have a good one. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Justin.
It's awesome, man.